big sports critics. I am Antoine. Yeah, I want to talk about a little sports today. A few things been happening, man. I want to talk about a little MMA action. I usually don't talk too much about MMA because I'm a boxing guy, but something grabbed my attention. Former NFL star Greg Hardy is now competing in the Ultimate Fighter competition, the Ultimate Fighter reality show competition. Now the Ultimate Fighter TV show reality company is like the Contender. Is basically they take these fighters that's amateur and they put them in a house and they watch them train and watch them go through their little hardships and whatever, and then they fight in like a tournament, in a tournament style to get a contract. So whoever win that tournament, and it's a heavyweight class this show. So whoever win that tournament gets a UFC contract. So Greg Hardy, former defensive star, Greg Hardy is now competing in that. Now, Greg Hardy is no longer in the NFL, not because he couldn't play no more, it's because he had a lot of issues off the field. Talk just a little bit about Greg Hardy. He was a standout defensive end for Carolina Panthers. He got into some trouble off the field. I guess he hit his girlfriend. Allegedly hit his girlfriend. She had a lot of bruises. They had pictures of her. It looked kind of bad. She said he threw her down the steps, and I think he gave her some jewelry or whatever. He snatched the jewelry off and threw her down the steps or something like that. That's just what I heard. I'm not 100% sure exactly what happened, but he got in trouble for that, and I think he didn't go to jail for it. I guess he played out or something. I can't remember. So after that incident, he got kicked off the team. He got cut from Carolina. So he was out there. He got picked up by Dallas. He was still suspended for like 10 games. He came back for the last 6 games, try to help Dallas get to the playoffs. And so Greg Hardy, at this time, you think he should be, on his best behavior, be low key, but no, he come on the field. He actually was doing good. He sacked Tom Brady 2 times as soon as he got out there, but then he started getting into it with all the coaches, yelling at people. He came to the coach, slapped that clipboard out of his hands. He doing all this on regular TV, so they was like, man, this dude got a temper problem. So after a while, after the Ray Rice incident, NFL said we don't want no more of guys that's got domestic violence issues and all that, so they kind of washed their hands of him, and now he ain't in the NFL pretty much ain't gonna give him a shot. I think they just done with him. So I haven't heard from him about a year or 2, but now he just popped up in the UFC like he want to be a fighter. So boy, he's still a big boy. He had 2 fights already, and he knocked dude out in 17 seconds. I'm like, okay. So he had 2 fights, 2 knockouts. So he moving along. Look like, he might go to the finals in this tournament. So I'm looking like, okay, I want to see this. I saw the fights. Can't really gauge his performance as a mixed martial artist because they was too quick. The knockouts were so quick. He looked like he a little flat-footed. He a big dude, so I don't know. He looked like he a little flat-footed. He still got a strong punch or whatever, but I didn't see him grapple, so I don't know nothing about his grappling skills. I just know about I just saw him do some striking. So it was some nice little punches though. He knocked the dude out, but the referee jumped in so fast that you couldn't even, it's like he couldn't get down on the ground and try to grapple with him. The dude didn't really have a chance. So I don't know. I kind of feel like Dana White knows a name he can push. So be on the lookout for those real fast stoppages on his fights, because I think because I don't know the names of the guys he fought, but I do know his name. So I think Dana White looking like, okay, I can sell Greg Hardy. I can't sell these other guys, so I'm gonna need him to win. But But I'm gonna be on the lookout for this. I'm gonna be watching out for these fights moving forward. I'm gonna try to watch the rest of this Ultimate Fighter series, and I'm gonna report on every time. I'm gonna do a video every time Greg Hardy fight, just to keep you posted and see what he's doing. So with that being said,
Do it for a G. All I wanna be is all that I could be, all that I could be. That's why they fuck with me.